Hello everybody, I'm Roman.
And I'm Mom. I'm Carrie, and we're gonna do, what are we gonna make tonight?
We are going to make face wipes.
Face wipes, yes.
Antibacterial.
Well, yes, some of them are antibacterial. We are going to make face wipes tonight, and the lights are glaring. I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay.
Yeah, double job.
Hi, Auntie Joanne. You know her, right, Rom?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and great.
Yeah.
So we did some research. I did some research, and Roman's gonna learn.
Yeah.
Roman is gonna learn how to make some of these things because we needed them, and so I wanted to do a little talk about how to make them. So why not? So who's that? I can't read the names though. We had to put everything.
It's just it's Joanne saying hi.
Hi. So okay. So we're gonna make some for Roman, who is 12 and has 12-year-old skin needs, and we're gonna make some for
Unfortunately.
yes, and I'm gonna make some for me, I am 41 and I'm gonna have 41-year-old skin needs. But we're gonna use actually most of the same ingredients, and I'm gonna talk about why.
Mama, women never say their actual age.
I am proud of my age.
Well, it's still impolite to ask.
It is impolite to ask. You're right.
For some strange reason.
No, because in our culture, women are supposed to stay young forever. And that doesn't make any sense to me. So, okay, and I wish I could comment to people, but the iPad is far away, and I can't read them. It's okay. Stay up here. You're going to do it. Alright, so we are going to use, and I'm going to talk about some things not to do, because I was talking to Auntie Diane earlier, and she's like, make sure to look at the recipe. And I was a little bit horrified when I found some suggestions, and I will tell you things that people were not talking about doing that you should do. What?
Also, Mom,
oh. Yeah, we're doing. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, just do that.
So that's the beauty of live, is that you can just talk back. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with some different, lots of different ingredients that I have collected, and let's put in some distilled water. Now, not hot water, not warm water, not tap water, not spring water, distilled water. You can distill it yourself, but boiling the water first kills the bacteria, because you don't want to have a little funk growing in your face wash, because ew. So you fill it about halfway. This is boiled water that we did here, but distilled from the store is fine. Okay, and you just put it to the side. We may add some more. Okay, and the next thing we're going to add is witch hazel, and we are adding witch hazel. Actually, Roman is displaying the wrong witch hazel. Well, what's important is that these are both by Dickinson's, witch hazels, and
they're the same name.
But look on the back. One of them is 100% all natural witch hazel.
One is yellow.
This one, and one of them has 40%
Blue.
alcohol. And alcohol is very drying to the skin, and it will make you flaky and stuff like that. I thought this was the right one. I said, oh, I'll just buy the fancy label one instead of the store brand. No, buy the one. So I found this near the peroxide and the rubbing alcohol and stuff like that. And I found this in the beauty department at Walgreens.
How much of this?
Do like a half an inch, okay? So just squirt it on top.
So to the stem of the pear?
Sure, we have a little pear on our jar. We also boiled the jars first. Kill the bacteria. Like, I'm going to be doing a bunch of antibacterial ingredients, so it doesn't make sense to not kill the bacteria first. I'm going to try to move this closer.
Which other people have done on YouTube.
Yep. Okay, so give it a squirt. Yep. Go, 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 go. And stop. You're good. Okay. And just put it aside. So no to this. Yes to this. There's other brands, Thayer's.
Yes.
But you have to be really careful about that alcohol.
Not this. Yes, buy this. Not this.
Okay, now put them away. Hey, put it aside. We're going to do that again. This is your batch. We're going to make 12-year-old skin stuff first. Okay. So next, Why don't you add a squirt of aloe vera gel?
How much is a squirt? Like literally a squirt?
A little blurp. A little bit blurp. You can't really screw it up. This is very soothing.
Blurp.
And repairing.
A blurp. A very mathematical.
A mathematically accurate measurement. A blurp. You can add another.
A smidgen is also one.
Now will you light up the... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Will you light up the chopsticks? Because we got this awesome chopsticks for... They are, oh, they don't really show. These are, lightsaber chopsticks. I tested
it. You can see.
Okay.
Let me just roll over there.
Okay. You can't really see it. Stop it. That's annoying. Don't do that.
Glad you have water.
Yes, well, we haul it in. The well is recovering, but we are still hauling in our water from the spring.
We have a tiny bit.
Yeah, we have giant jugs that we are hauling it in by 5-gallon buckets from the spring until the drought breaks, which the drought seems to have broken, but it's not recovered yet. So, thank you, everybody. Stir. Okay, add a tablespoon. Well, no, not that much. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of Castile soap. Now, you can kind of use lots of kinds of Castile soap, but we only need a little bit. This one is peppermint, and I have
half a tablespoon.
Half a teaspoon.
2.5. Half a teaspoon. Or 2.5 milliliters.
Milliliters, yeah. So the thing about peppermint, at first I was kind of nervous, like, am I going to use peppermint on my face? But I looked it up, and it is invigorating and anti-acne and antibacterial. So, you know, most people, I have not seen them use peppermint. I usually see them lavender or plain, but this is what I had, and I didn't see a good reason not to use it. So we're using it. So there's some peppermint Castile soap, but just a bit. And then add a little squirt, less than a blurp, of jojoba oil. Now,
so less or more than a smidgen?
Just go a tiny bit. Yep. Maybe 2 of those, yeah. Now, jojoba oil is cleansing and moisturizing and anti-inflammatory and antioxidant and hypoallergenic, and it doesn't clog your pores.
Let's put all of that in.
No, we just need a little. I see a lot of people putting coconut oil in, and coconut oil is anti-microbial, and there's a lot of good things that I would think put it in the face, but it's also really clogs your pores. Like, it's the most clogging on this chart that I read about, like, jojoba is the least clogging, and coconut is the most clogging. So your mileage may vary, but I have a problem with clogged skin, so I'm not going to put it in there. So you can do a little stir if you want. And we can put a little honey.
How much honey?
A little honey. Yeah, honey is antibacterial and a natural...
Put it in while I'm stirring.
And a natural preservative. You don't need much of any of this stuff. What else should you put in there?
It's lagging.
Now for the essential oils.
Live stream is lagging with the stirring.
Oh, yeah, that's alright. So for Roman, now we're using Young Living essential oils because they are very, very high quality. They're very, very potent. So like 1 drop is...
Young Living is the only one with their own natural farm.
Yes, the seed to seal you're talking about. They grow the plants, they plant the plants, they pick the ground, they harvest them, they do all their own. So,
Mama, didn't you just say most of those in reverse?
Probably yes. I did do them in the wrong order.
You said
in the wrong order.
You said grow them.
Yes, no.
I grow them, plant them, harvest them, and then they pick the spot.
Hey Sue! There's one of the moms from Cub Scouts in New York. Roman is with us. Do you remember TJ? That's TJ's mom. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna put in some lavender because it is. Get out of the.
Just my hair.
This is live stream at the Baracco household, so we figured this is the real thing. You know, we don't have any fancy setups.
Real thing.
Okay, so I want to talk about lavender. And 3 of the 4 oils that we're using today come in the starter kit, so you'd be all set. But lavender is cleansing, anti-acne, reduces redness, antibacterial. Lavender is well known as like the
Hey,
jack of all
Mama.
trades. Go away.
Someone said hi to me in particular, and also Clinton
Oh.
said hi.
Hi, Clinton. That's Uncle Clinton. So let's put in 2 drops of lavender. 1, 2. Okay, and then that's going to go in mine as well,
The real deal.
but I'm only going to tell you about it once because then it'll be the same information. So, oh no, he doesn't get frankincense. That's too, it's a pricier oil and he doesn't need it. It's really good for all the anti-aging stuff. So he is going to get tea tree.
I'm gonna stay young forever.
Yes, dear, you will.
Cause you will put that in.
Yes, you will
will.
stay young forever. Tea tree is antifungal, antimicrobial, anti-acne. I'm sure you know about tea tree oil. Everybody knows about tea tree oil.
Frankincense is actually water from the fountain of youth, mixed in with other essential oils.
Hey, you know that? No.
Yes, it is, Ma. Yes, it is.
He's joking. I'm putting in 3 tea tree because that's kind of like the main sort of
I read that on Wikipedia.
clean. Roman, stop. I'm trying to give accurate information. Okay, so you may remember that tween kind of facial issues needs to get rid of the microbes to keep the skin pores clear and stuff like that. And then copaiba, which I had never heard of.
Copaiba.
But it is actually the same tree as copal, which I absolutely have heard of. I love copal as a resin, and this is distilled from the copal resin. So copaiba is anti-inflammatory, firming, which he doesn't need, brightening, and it's a magnifier. It makes other oils perform more. So it's really good for everything. So he's going to get a little bit of copaiba in here.
Hey, Mama. This is our most commented on live stream and our most liked.
Fabulous! It's our second live stream. We're so successful.
So successful.
All right, come on, Roman. Rein it in, honey. Okay. And then I forgot to have you put in some sweet almond oil. So put in half a squirt of sweet almond oil.
Half a squirt? How is that possible?
Yeah, just a little bit of oil. And I forgot to look up and write down why. But oh look, we got a little heart. You guys should push the little hearts. Make the hearts come. That's really cute.
Chain. Make your chain.
Okay.
Where's the hearts?
Now what we're gonna do with this is so we have this blend. Roman, do you want to go bring
Where are the hearts? I want to see the hearts.
Well, it only floated along the bottom, but I think if they press like thumbs up or hearts, like it gives us positive feedback. Okay,
Positive feedback.
so that's the mixture that we made, and now we're just going to use plain old cotton rounds. No, look, they're doing it! Look, they're doing it! Yay! Thank you guys. And
How do you
normally,
see these?
I don't like to do disposable things. Some disposable things. So another. It's not going to last as long as for preservative-wise. Them, but nothing in here is strange and it's all pronounceable. So I'm going to put maybe like 2 weeks worth of these plain old cotton rounds. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. You don't have to pay $4. And this is the Assured brand, and they use this in the hospital where my husband used to work in hospitals. So I figured it's good enough for hospitals. It's probably fine to use on my face. And so yeah, so like about 2 weeks worth of these pads. Hey, you want to pour these in? And this is going to be the kids version. So pour a little bit, and all these containers are boiled first. So pour a little bit in the bottom from this jar to this jar, okay? That's our mixing jar. Hey, Dad. I want to see.
The heart stopped.
Poke. That's because I stopped asking for them.
Yeah, I know.
Push it down and poke it down with the lightsabers. Okay, and I will pour on top. And you don't want want to like put them in a ton of fluid. You just what you need. So like it feels like those Clearasil pads from when you were a teenager. Or the makeup remover wipes that women are using now. So that's really good enough, and that's going to be like 2 weeks worth for him. So let's put on your cover, also washed and cleaned, and be careful with that stuff. So we'll put a little label on it and it'll say Roman. It'll be good to go. So, mine, did anybody ask questions? Because I'll do questions.
I just like to comment. Watching so I can learn. Exclamation mark.
Awesome. That's great. Sweet. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is super similar. Gonna start out, this is for me and my 41-year-old skin. Now, I have the harder side of my family has good skin. So that's nice. That's helpful. But I have things going on. I don't know. So anyway, so I started with the distilled water. And I'm going to add more things than he needed. So I'm going to add some of the aloe for its soothing and repairing properties. Dr. X says it has proteolytic enzymes in it, and that is a healing thing.
Hey, it says, shh, we aren't 41.
I was the youngest in college. This is my college roommate. I was always the youngest. I was the last one to turn 16. I was the last one to get my license. I was the last one to turn 18. I was the last one to turn 21 and go to the bar.
Try 63.
Legally. So, but now I'm the youngest of my
Conversation starter.
Of all my friends.
10 comments so far.
Okay, so I put in a squirt of almond oil because it's so soothing and moisturizing, and will also help remove makeup if I wear it.
I like this.
And then some vitamin E oil, which is also really, really, really healing. I got this on Amazon, and it's a blend with some other oils like sunflower seed oil and things like that. But Jason is a good brand. Jason. Jojoba oil. You can get this anywhere.
Jojoba. Jason.
In there.
And jojoba.
Now I need a little bit more moisturizing than he does, so I'm getting a little bit more. I still want the soap for washing away the day. So I'm putting
wash it away. Never
half
happened.
a teaspoon in there. And the proper witch hazel, alcohol-free.
The proper one. Buy this one, not the other stuff.
This I picked it up yesterday in Greenfield. And it was on sale this week, you guys, at Walgreens, $4.
On sale. Buy now.
And I'm going to add some. Witch hazel is
Mama,
astringent. $4. Anti-inflammatory.
$4.99.99.
And antioxidant. Come here.
I love you.
I love you too, you silly pants. Okay. I also want some antibacterial and preservative honey. Hold it, Rome.
Sweatpants aren't that kind of pants.
No, that's fine. And so I've got some matcha green tea, which is really, really full of antioxidants. So I'm going to add some of this in here. It's calming and anti-inflammatory, according to my notes. And I'm going to add just a little bit because my skin needs a lot of calming. It gets really, really reactive.
Stir?
Sure, you can stir. And, okay, that's it for those. Now I'm going to add my essential oils, and I'm going to add the lavender for the cleansing, the reducing the redness, the antibacterial, the anti-acne. All right, I need you to stop. Thank you. And I'm going to add just 2 drops into this batch. So, I'm going to add the Copaiba for the anti-inflammatory, the firming, the brightening, and the enhancing of the other oils. And that I love it, so I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 of that one. And I'm going to add a tea tree for antifungal, antimicrobial, and anti-acne properties. Those clogged pores that we get. 2, 3. And then I'm going to add frankincense to mine. It is also anti-inflammatory, and it's a smoother, and it's like, helps keep, you know how skin gets its lumps and its bumps. It, 2, 3. It's fantastic, but it's a little pricey, so he didn't get any. So these come in, if you get started with Young Living and you get the premium starter kit, which is definitely my way as the cheapskate person, way to do it. These 3 come in there, and then tea tree is really reasonably priced.
Oh wait, no.
I actually got this one free last month, so the free is even better than cheap. So da 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 da. There seems to be.
You forgot to light it up.
I forgot to light it up. Okay, so I'm gonna add this into here. And add the rest of these Bro, leave the iPad alone.
Yeah.
You guys are so much fun. Rome and I decided we were going to keep doing this because it was fun to hang out with you guys.
like twice every week. We haven't decided on a time yet.
Yep. We have not decided on a
7 people watching.
on a routine time.
7 people.
We are internet famous. 7 people are on right now.
Some people have millions.
Yes. And then I'm going to pour some more on top here. And that's kind of... Hey, you're blocking me. So I got a few more ingredients than he did, but essentially we only needed the same thing.
Emojis now.
We're getting so exciting!
I've never seen these. No idea what they are.
They're little hearts.
No. The emojis. They're like yellow
Like-
faces going like.
My little green tea bits here are kind of... I should have stirred them more.
Yeah, Ma, you should have let me stir it more.
But, okay.
I say in a joking tone.
Now this is ready, and this one will get a mom label on it, and this one will get a Roman label on it, and we'll be good to go.
Shocked emojis now.
Shocked emojis? That's pop, it says who did it. So Roman, come here. Do you guys have any questions before we end? Because that was our demo of how to make, where's the camera? There's the camera, of how to make these things. Yeah, Aunt Diane, honestly, the free things in the Essential Rewards is a huge deal for me. Mine are all green because of the green tea, and his are plain white. So, anybody have any questions before we end?
And you know.
Or did I forget anything? Oh, to all the love. Well, I guess that's it. If you have any questions, though, or any like corrections or things like that, then let me know.
Just share the video.
Thank you.
Let them know how you appreciate it.
And I'd be super happy to.
We appreciate sharing the videos because Facebook told us to.
What is Young Living, Jen? Well,
why are you pulling my pants?
I'm yanking on his shirt. So Young Living is a brand of really high grade essential oils, and it is the one that I have chosen to use, and I could totally talk about all the reasons why. I talked about some of them. The main reason is that they are Roman's hair is great. Yeah. I have to dye my hair. The big reason. The big reason why I picked them is they were such high quality, and like to where one drop is as potent as other sort of maybe health food store brands, and it is also the only, Diane's saying, see, Cecile, it is the only brand that has their own farms.
What does this do?
With their own, stop it, with their own employees, and they guarantee, yes, Diane, they're pure and edible too. You'll notice this one has a vitality label on it. That means that the FDA has approved this for internal consumption as a dietary supplement. There are many others. There are some oils you shouldn't take internally, and they're not labeled this way. They're labeled appropriately. So, Young Living is the only one that actually can monitor everything from the seed all the way to the seal. And once I found out I could get it for the same price, at the end of the day, for the same price really as any other brand. Because I had made a commitment, so I want to do this stuff. And I said, oh my gosh, if I buy it this way, I can get it for the same price as anything else. So I hope that answers it, Jen, and I'll totally talk to you about it more when I see you Saturday, because we're going bowling.
Why haven't I been informed of this, Mom?
Because it's a college reunion.
Oh, college reunion.
Okay, and then you'll notice, I see Sarah Rosehill's on here. See, Sarah, these were made for us by our beautiful friend Joelle, and she learned from Uncle Billy Bardo how to wrap jewelry. Cool, right?
And I have this one too, and this one. I have more.
I would be glad to, and Jen, I will totally come out and teach a class at your house because you're not too far away. I said maybe like 2 hours is probably good.
Wait, Mama, let's say bye together.
Okay. So if you have any more questions, then ask. I'll totally be happy to follow up or talk about more things like that. And I guess that's it for tonight because it's going to be Roman's bedtime.
Goodbye.
Bye.